Hey guys, I was thinking about beginner guitars and how people fall off from playing. So I want to give you guys some basic tips to get started playing guitar. Now everything I'm showing you is not music theory. It's not um, technically correct necessarily on technique. I find that you have to be comfortable with the way your wrists and fingers work, and you got to get used to that, and you got to get playing. In order to keep playing, you want to have fun. You want it to set, you want to be able to do some things and make some noise and have a good time doing it while you're learning how to play. So some basic things is, you got to learn your strings, your E, A, D, G, B, E. Learn how to tune your guitar. There's tuners. You can get your guitar tuned with a tuner. You want your guitar in tune. Also, you want to get a decent instrument. You don't have to get a super expensive guitar, but you really want to get something that's playable. Epiphone makes nice stuff. You can get it pretty cheap. You can go on Craigslist and find guitars cheap, but you want to get something that's decent so you can play it. So anyways, some basic things is, you could do some finger exercises. Just put your finger on the first fret and go up. Use all your fingers, and then alternate picking. If you're gonna start, even if you can't alternate picking, do it. Just do it down, just to get your fingers going. Then you're gonna do it both ways if you pick back and forth. And you go down the string. It's as easy as that. And then you can come up one more fret there. Those are called frets. And you could go backwards. I messed it up, didn't I? Okay, so that's a finger exercise you can do to get you started. It's not going to be easy at first if you're a brand new beginner, but that's what you need to do to get your fingers working. Just like that. So, but then there's some easy things you can do. There's a thing called pull off. So I can't see very well there. You're gonna do. You can do it anywhere. Let's do it way up here past the 12th fret. So you're on the 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th fret, and you're gonna do to the 12th fret, and you're gonna go. I'll do it with these two fingers so you can see. So you go. And from there you put the next string in. So you kind of bar this. That's a Leonard Skinner classic. That makes a nice sound too. Lots of things you can do with it, but that's the basic riff. You can do it here. We're on the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th fret. So that's a step and a half. Push those two strings down. Pull off. Bam. I'm using a really cheap amp I got plugged in here. Just practice that. Just keep doing it. Now you can do it the opposite way and keep your fingers here. Keep this first finger right here and go to the B string, which is above the E string. You can pull that one off and hit the E string. Alright, so that's that's basically it for today. You know, just learn to learn how to do that and learn some riff. This is a pull-off. This is very basic, but you want to learn some basic things. I don't know if you've learned any chords yet, but I got an E chord. That puts the, you get the open E. You got the, I guess that would be a B. It's the second fret of the A string, second fret of the D string, and then you're going to have this first note in there. You got to get all the strings sounding. So I like classic rock, so these are big time. It's a good chord for Working Man by Rush. And even if you can't get the whole chord, you could cheat that. You could just do this note here. You're only playing one note at a time. And the A chord is traditionally played like that on acoustic. It's just really barred, those three notes. Open A, and this note here. But you can do that really simply. Just bar that with your finger. Just press down and get all those three notes there. Down. A. You can do the same thing with an E. Just get two notes in. That brings us to bar chords, but that's another story. So if you get this chord, like the E, if you can learn to bar, now this is going to be a lot harder for a beginner, but you got to bar all these notes, and then you got to make the chord with the other three fingers. But that's still a major chord that you're using that E, where you move it to G, A, B. Those are all major chords using the bar chord technique. You can do the same thing down here with that A chord. G chord. Gotta get the G, third fret here, second fret here. I like to do the, I guess it's a major G chord. That B string and the E string. So you got this, and then you got that's your G chord. D chord. your second finger down here on the second fret of the bottom E string. Then this third finger, you gotta go on the B string. And this note here on the second fret of the G string and an open D. These are all, you can make a minor chord out of that E. Just drop that finger off. Alright, so there's that D chord. That sounds pretty cool. You can slide that up. Then you're going to learn how to do some bending, right? So you take a note right here, take this 7th fret on the G. I like to back it up. Like, you can't just, don't try to bend it with one finger. Put your second finger behind it on the same string. It gives you support and strength. And if you go in here, right on those fret bars, you see the markings, it makes it easy. I know this won't be easy when you first start, but these are the things you gotta just start doing, and it can start with that pull-off. You can bend that note up if you want. Throw a half step in there if you want. So you get that. From there you can do. That's how you make the notes kind of sing, is you got to get some vibrato action. If you just, I mean, that's good, but when you get a little on it, that makes it sing. Maybe you don't want it to. Maybe you just want that flat note. It's all about creativity. I don't know, I probably confused you today. I don't really have a format that I'm using to try to do this. I'm just going to post some videos, try to help some guys out, young kids, whoever wants to learn how to play guitar. You know, you get a guitar, you want to have fun. You know, these people that are nitpicking everything you do, and you got to hold your hand out. You got to figure it out. You know, you got to get your wrist out, kind of bend your hand around. You'll figure it out once you start doing it. You got to make the notes. So you got to make your fingers stretch to make those notes. You're gonna find, you know, this is not easy. See, I can that one step that might not be easy for somebody that's starting out. Stretching a whole note with between the two fingers. I can go farther. It's a long stretch. Also, you know, the frets, the bar, the string pressing against the metal is what's making the note. So you're hitting right before the metal, just so you know. So you're hitting between the metal, but it's this fret here, this metal bar right here, that's making your note. So you don't gotta crush it, but you just gotta make sure it hits the metal bar. You know, depending on your guitar, what kind of strings you got. I like to use D'Addario 9.5 down here at the bottom, and those make they work out really well. You break a lot less strings. I'll teach you more stuff. I'll take requests. If you guys want to learn some certain riff, you know, I'll try to learn it for you, pick it apart, and get it for you. Go back to that D chord. That's the chord they use for Sweet Home Alabama. Then you do. It's actually a C chord, so but you use the 3rd fret with the 2nd finger on the A and the 1st finger on the 2nd fret of the D. So you start here and just move the same position down for the G. That's an E chord too, barring up like this. So if you use them bars, there's an easy riff. It's a Robin Trower riff. You got your 1st finger all the way up at the 9th fret on the E string. So if you strum that, just let up the 1st finger. You're still holding this one. You're only playing the top 2 strings. Then you use that bar. That's these 3 strings. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today. Give me some requests. Let me know what you're having trouble with. Maybe I can help. Thanks. Subscribe to my channel.